Hello, you find me in Birchwood, Warrington, on the quest of a long suspected summer solstice sunset alignment along Birchwood Boulevard. We're walking around to the Birchwood Monolith, which is next to the main trunk route from Birchwood across over the M6 into Warrington. Birchwood Boulevard points about 310 degrees west northwest. The standing stone, the monolith, is on the ridge above that. The line of sight has gone because of the fullness of the trees, but when I first looked at this February a couple of years ago, I thought there has to be a solstitial alignment going on here. I'm now walking along the path towards the Birchwood Monolith, and I can see it there in front of me. Drop in the footage and let's go and have a look at the alignment. I probably won't stay to sunset tonight because I want to zoom over to the Parkfields Park stone circle and have a look at what's going on there for solstice sunset. I might come out on my bike tomorrow evening if we keep these amazing skies. What kindness is bestowed upon us this solstice, eh? Okay, the monolith sits on a rise right next to the main road, and just going up that rise now. Okay, obviously there's the Birchwood Monolith. In the background you have the sun is setting nicely. Here I am stood in what is a very henge-form kind of structure. A circle with one entrance. How do you know what type of henge a henge is? How many entrances it's got. If it's got one entrance, it's a type 1 henge. If it's got two, it's a type 2 henge, and so on. It really is as easy as that. I will show you the earthwork, which you can probably see behind me already, but I'll give you a better look of it, and then we'll have a look at the sun and see if the solar alignment is actually physically observable, but it is there. So here we are looking at the earthwork surrounding the Birchwood Monolith. You can see in here the main road behind, and you can see that this standing stone, isn't just plopped next to the road as, oh, that's nice, we'll have a stone there. There is a deliberate placing and siting of the stone with the framing of an earthwork and a clear pointing of an avenue, an entrance of sorts to the stone. It is lined up fair and square on the Midsummer Solstice Sunset. The avenue, the entrance is, if I stand in the centre with my compass pointing at the centre of the stone, it points 313 degrees west northwest, and that's where the sun is descending. But owing to the placement of the trees, you can't physically observe it. My time here, observing here at the Birchwood Monolith, is done. Time for me to depart through the Type 1 henge entrance down. 313 degrees west-northwest alignment, pointing at the Midsummer sunset. There we go, fantastic. So we're gonna walk down and allow the monolith to drop out of sight behind me. Zooming over to Fernhead now, to Parkfields Park. But I love it. Because this Type 1 henge aligns with Birchwood Boulevard, just through there, but there's a business park and security fences, etc. through there. Drop in picture, and that's where the car is parked, and that Birchwood Boulevard points to this hillock, to the monolith, to the Midsummer Solstice sunset. I keep saying that, don't I? I'm really, really chuffed about that. So what relevance has that got to do with anyone and anything sitting in the offices here, coming, going to work, dealing with emails and phone calls and conversations for a number of different businesses all around the country and probably the world? Well, that's reminding us that the universe, the Earth, is moving around us. But we are on a planet that wobbles, and because of that wobble, we have the seasons. Because of that wobble, the sun heats different parts of the oceans at different times of the year, which drives the climate. Incredible. It all just links in, and it's things like that. And what the ancients got and paid attention to was this procession of the seasons, of the solar bodies around us, and the importance of the sun and being aware of where the sun was. So there's like the physical and spiritual aspect of it. And for me, there is an enormous sense of well-being in observing, being cognizant of this type of thing, of solar alignments. There's a real joy in it. You might have got that impression. Anyway, I need to leg it off to Fernhead.